Hello everyone, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. We have an article from Fierce Wireless. The link will be down below in the description for you. We're talking about Total by Verizon. For those of you that don't already know this, the Total brand is Verizon's prepaid service. Verizon did purchase the service from TracFone back in 2022. Since then, Verizon has been making massive attempts to boost up the Total brand. All of 2023, we've had a number of news articles talking about how Total is being advertised through more commercials, through radio, television, etc. And it looks like they're not stopping anytime soon. And it looks like we're definitely going to be seeing a lot more advertising from the Total brand in 2024. Now, one huge way that Total will be promoting itself is through the Super Bowl this coming February. Looks like they're going to be targeting the Latino market during the Super Bowl. According to this article from Fierce, they're saying that the majority of customers that use Total are from Latino heritage. So it's my guess that they want to try to push the service out to as many Latinos as possible, as I guess they feel a lot of Latinos will be watching the Super Bowl. Now, according to the Fierce Wireless article, what a lot of Latinos are attracted to with the Total brand is they offer, of course, the unlimited plans, but there's a lot of other perks such as Disney Plus, and then of course there's the international calling that a lot of their customers take advantage of too. They're saying they can contact Colombia, Peru, Dominican Republic, and then of course roaming with Canada and Mexico. So these are some of the biggest perks that members of the Latino community appreciate, according to Fierce Wireless. Now, this article is extremely interesting to me because, again, this is going to cost Verizon a lot of money to push this ad for the Total brand during the Super Bowl. But what's also interesting is, some of the largest wireless carriers, such as at&t, TMobile, Metro by T-Mobile, Boost Mobile, and even Verizon's postpaid service, the retail locations have been closing over the last year or two. We're seeing the exact opposite with the Total by Verizon brand. Instead of closing locations, they've been popping up all over. And according to this article, they have more than 378 locations now, and they're planning to open hundreds more in 2024. For every Boost mobile store that closes, 50 more Total by Verizon stores open. And the same thing with at&t. They've shut down a number of locations last year in 2023 to cut costs and save money. T-Mobile has done the same, and even Verizon postpaid retail locations have closed down as well. So it's very interesting that Verizon is putting a lot of money in their Total by Verizon brand. I know there's a lot of customers that are starting to really take notice of it, and with this kind of advertisement that they're doing, I guess that's their goal, to try to make this the largest prepaid service, I guess, available. Obviously, they're competing with the Metro brand, they're competing with the Cricket brand, and you would think that Verizon would have tried to do that with Visible, but I guess they want to keep Visible like a special gem where they don't want to, I guess they don't want to tamper with it. And I'm cool with that. Personally, leave the Visible brand alone. They have Total by Verizon now. This is, like I said, purchased from TracFone. I guess they want to make this more of, I'm guessing as close to postpaid without it actually being postpaid. I don't know. I don't know if their end goal here is to maybe offer maybe they're going to try to make it more like a postpaid service at some point and just maybe a cheaper version of it. Maybe it'll be like a watered down Verizon postpaid service. I don't know, but they're definitely putting a lot of money into this brand, a lot of advertising, a lot of retail locations opening these stores, a lot of money to open these stores. You got to hire more employees. You got to pay medical. There's retirement funds, being offered. So there's a lot of money being dumped into the Total by Verizon brand. Now, many customers that have the Total brand are very happy. So it's cool that Verizon is keeping this brand. it's also cool that I guess that they're growing it. That means there's a lot of interest in it. I know a lot of customers like it, and it is good to have multiple options in a wireless community. I really do like that. I've said that 100 times, and I'll keep continuing to say it because it is good. If you want Verizon service, but you don't want Verizon, you can go to Total. Even though they own Total, at least the customer service is different and the experience will be somewhat different. It will be different than dealing with Verizon postpaid. And that's the same with Visible. Maybe you don't want Visible. Maybe you find that the priority works better for you on Total. For each customer, the experience will be different, right? That's usually the case. But I do find it extremely interesting that they're pushing so much money into it. And according to this article, they're saying that Total or Verizon plans to open several thousand Total by Verizon stores. Now, they're not saying at what, when, but that's their end goal. That's a lot of stores. So therefore, there's obviously a huge demand for Total right now. And they're obviously looking to make this a very large prepaid service at some point. Now, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if they're going to try to make some changes to how the plans work. I really don't know. If any of you listening to this have any information, if you know what's going on behind the scenes, what you think, what direction this is all going to go in, I am curious. Because like I said, the biggest interest to me is, the rivals shutting down locations and they're building them up, stacking them up, throwing all kinds of money around. And then you get the Super Bowl advertisement, which is going to be greatly expensive. So there's obviously lots of customers that they feel want the service or will be interested in it. So we will see how 2024 plays out for Total. We'll see what it does for Verizon's, earnings as well. We know that they made some good money off the Total brand in 2023. We'll see if that continues. As always, I want to thank you guys for stopping by and watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.